Hi, Caspar here on the 9th of September 2016, and I'm tasting a Châteauneuf-du-Pape that we sold really quite a long time ago. This is a 2000 vintage Château de Beaucastel. Yeah, so let's give it a go. Pour it out. First thing that struck me is how natural the colour seems. You know, there's no forcing here. It's just a medium to deep garnet colour, a little bit of aging at the rim, so a little bit of brickiness to it. It's been open 45 minutes, I would guess, so let's give it a go. Straight away, quite a lot of interest on the nose. It's you know, quite often I go to my wine rack and think about what am I going to drink with dinner. And I think, oh, there's a bottle of Châteauneuf-du-Pape, shall I open it? Actually, I think I'd rather, quite often I think to myself, I'd rather have something lower in alcohol and more subtle. But this has immediate appeal, actually. It's got a great deal of that sweetness you'd expect from Grenache. But it's got an added character to it, which is sort of fresh, upright note that's almost floral. It's most unusual. It's a floral, sort of rhubarb kind of note to it. It's, I find quite intriguing, I must say. And the usual cherry, bit of dried cherry, and not too much of Brett, and Brett is the thing, Brettanomyces is the thing that Beaucastel has suffered from in the past, and makes the wine smell like a horse's saddle after a long ride. Nice nose. I mean, it's still all about fresh fruit, you know. We're 16 years in. Very nice. Let's have a sip. Wow, that, you know, praise was heaped upon the 98 vintage in Châteauneuf-du-Pape, and I don't really particularly like many of them. I find them too overblown. I think it's a hot part of the world, and I think last thing that you really need in the vintage is a lot of heat. So I tend to prefer the cooler vintages, and that's what I'm getting here. It's a wealth of minerality, upright, very piquant minerality. I think it's a red fruit, but it swoops up at the finish in this slightly granular, tacky, nippy sort of fresh mineral structure that includes the fine tannins as well. Nicely long wine. You know, it's quite an elegant Châteauneuf-du-Pape, and yeah, I like the style. I like this style of wine. You know, it's not overblown. It's not over-sunned. It's got an almost sort of clay-like character about the nose. A delicious, spicy fruit, a hint of smoke. And wet pipe tobacco, maybe. Just an interesting thing with some quite significant, fresh, nippy tannins. Super with food. Gosh, I'm going to drink this with some sausage ragout, with which I suspect it'll be perfect. But pork belly or piece of lamb would be super. And no hurry, absolutely no hurry whatsoever. Gosh, still lively, zippy, full of vim. Yeah, good wine. I'm enjoying it. You know, this makes me glad I did opt for opening a bottle of Chateauneuf, I must say.